Namaste, Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Mars, Jupiter frequencies. Also those born during the year of the ox, year of the snake, the year of the rooster. Those with moon frequencies in fire, moon placements in fire frequencies. Also, if you've got Venus, Mercury placements in water and air frequencies. If you got your North Node in water frequencies, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. These messages may apply to you for Saturday, November 20, 2021. Below this video is the years synchronizing with the Chinese astrological frequencies. If you do not see your birth year, check the other videos to discover your Chinese astrological frequency. So you got the Three of Swords, not the Three of Swords, my apologies, the Three of Cups. Okay, which I'm getting is a bit like the Three of Swords in a sense. We're going to get into that. The Three of Cups. Now, I am getting earth signs. Let me just say, the toughest part of this reading before I get into the good aspect of, the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups, okay? Many sides to each of these aspects. And, with the Three of Cups, no different. Three swords going through one person's heart. And I feel like you've been betrayed time and time again. And I feel like some of you are going through a heartbreak. Someone is gonna leave you or abandon you at a point, at a time in which you need them the most. It's like kicking you while you're down. That's for some of you. So it's like an unfulfilled promise, or someone, not keeping up their end of the bargain. I am also getting someone saying something harsh and painful. Might be painful to a great extent, but could just be disappointment with the Three of Cups, but not heartbroken. I'm getting like someone is like shouting out your secrets or your business. Like they want people to hear your business. And it's like I'm getting like, I was about to say this, damn, and they're the aspect is I'm getting this is like a routine with this person. It's like an adversary. It's pretty much, this could be like someone you live with, but it's pretty much, or someone you lived with. It's I feel like you don't expect any better from this person, but nonetheless it doesn't make whatever it is they're doing less agitating. Okay, so I'm getting strong annoyance with that Three of Cups there, more than heartbreak. It's more of just being agitated that you have to be around this petty, trifling, insipid frequency. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting because I'm getting like a lot of the heartbreak with this Three of Cups. It's expected. I'm getting like it's not something, because like earth frequencies, you're all planning routines and stuff like that. So pretty much you study routines and stuff like that. I feel like you're not taken aback, but nonetheless it doesn't make whatever it is that's gonna happen, less disappointing. You feel what I'm trying to say? Because it's like you just gave this person or this group of people the benefit of the doubt, even though you knew they weren't shit. Like they just prove you wrong. They prove you right, I should say, time and time again. Or this person, they proved you right. You knew they weren't shit because of the family they come from or the group they're associated with. You just fucking knew, and like this person, they're just gonna prove you right on Saturday. I am also getting on a positive note, someone who walked away from you when you needed them the most. they're coming back around. They ghosted you, could have like moved out on you suddenly, or kicked you out of their house. Now all of a sudden this person, they need you. All of a sudden they want a relationship with you. It's like, yeah, but I'm getting like, you don't want anything to do with this person. That's that Three of Cups. Like you forgave them, but you didn't forget. You still don't forget. You haven't forgotten how they did you wrong. So it's like you don't want anything to do with this person. Someone is pretty much trying to resurrect a dead situation. However way they seem fit. This could be like buying you gifts. This could be like splurging on you. But I'm getting like something is just pretty much done and over with. I'm getting, I feel like on Saturday, some of you are finally moving away from a painful experience. From something really painful from your past. You're finally moving away, something that happened to you. I'm getting like this person who did you wrong. They did you bad. They dogged you and shit like that. They pretty much, like kicked you out and shit, and like said I'm getting like this person said a whole heap of shit about you, talked about your secrets, like this person pretty much created, what they said was an illusion. It was just fake because they wanted people to think that you were chasing them, or you wanted them, or you were desperate to be with them, or you were using them and stuff like that, when it was like they were using you, they were manipulating you. And it's like they thought they got what they wanted, but then, they could have gotten, cheated, because like that's karma. You cheat someone, you get cheated in return. And now this person, they want to come back into your folds. And I'm like, you're now that you finally moved on from the past, this person, they're just popping up back. And I'm getting like that relationship, that connection that you had with them is dead. Like you pretty much feel nothing for this person. You could have, gotten involved with other people, and those people pretty much pushed out their energies, and it's just pretty much their like history to you, But all of a sudden, like, I'm getting like this is also someone who could have left you and went back to their ex. Dogged you. That's like some real dogging and shit. This person like ghosted you, stood you up time and time again, dogged you like to their friends, unbeknownst to you, behind your back. And it's like they went back to their ex, and this person's like trifling, or this person is like toxic. This person was using them for their money. And I'm getting like, they thought, I don't know what this person thought, is stupid bitch or a ninja, but they thought it would be different. And I'm gonna like, maybe like their ex saw that they were moving on. And it's so funny how some people are really toxic. Like they don't want you, but they just don't want anybody else to want you or to have you. And those people are like the devil personified. And you got people who are so like, I'm getting like somebody's really small-minded here. They are an idiot. Like literally, I'm telling you, like this person, they are an idiot. This person who stood you up, who this is, earth sign, like, especially with the full moon being in an earth frequency, Taurus, all y'all earth frequencies, your intuition is heightened, so you know who the fuck or who these people are. Could be several people who dogged you, who abandoned you when you needed them the most. I'm getting something beautiful happening over the weekend, in which all eyes are going to be on you. People are going to need your help, your guidance, your support. People are going to need you to do something for them. This could be guiding them, counseling them, This could be your business is finally taking off. All of a sudden, these people, they want to, patronize you, or they want to be a part of your business. But I'm getting like, these people, they didn't even believe in you. They didn't help you to build whatever it is you've built. Like, you pretty much did that all by yourself, and now all these losers and bitches, they just want to ride your coattail and, jump, be bandwagonists. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. I remember some months ago, when I say months ago, it's like, about 6 months ago, I did a reading for Capricorn, but I deleted it. And it's a funny story how and why I deleted it, but I still remember the essence of that message was pretty much paraphrasing. It was like, don't let them ride your coattail. Yeah, I feel like that is manifesting, because we got the full moon in Taurus in the third decan Capricorn. Yeah. So something, a dream business is coming to fruition. Something you've been building all by yourself. This could have been a few years now or months, but something is finally taking off. And it's so funny how a lot of people, they don't really, what I realized, not to discourage people out there, I realized that, love doesn't really exist other than the love that you got for yourself. And I remember, like, some time ago, someone actually commented on one of my videos, and they actually, I don't remember exactly what the person said, but it was pretty much paraphrasing that which I just said. Like, it doesn't really exist, and that's not me being pessimistic. I mean, like, those of us who genuinely love, we're like earth angels. We don't look for anything from people, handouts. Of course, we want support, but we're not with people for those reasons. As we all need support in some way, shape, or form, in all different aspects of our lives. And the funny thing is, the ones who think that we're gold diggers are the ones who they themselves are gold diggers, because you perceive people as you are. Like, the world is pretty much a mirror. And like I can say for myself, I went through life just pretty much, maybe you would say being naive, but I wouldn't say it's being naive. It's just pretty much seeing the world as how I was, or as how I am, because I'm still a loving person, but how I saw myself, and I realized after, quite a good amount of relationships, I'm gonna just say that, I'm not ashamed to say, because pretty much I can say beyond the shadow of a doubt, human beings, they don't love. They don't. And I'm at that point in my life right now where I've been married before, but before I get into my story, I'm getting like, someone thought you were using them for money, and so they ghosted you and went back to someone from their past. Like, for real. But I'm getting like, don't pay that person any mind, because they're gonna come and say, oh, they thought, no, they saw you as they themselves are, and pretty much that's who that person is. Because why would that be I've come across so many opportunistic people, and every time I meet someone new, that's just still never the first thing that comes to mind. Like, for real. Even if I were a trillionaire, that's just still not, because like, I'm genuinely a lover at heart, but like, for me, like, when I say I'm like done, I'm like done with something. Like, people think that, when, I don't know how other people are, but like, for me, when I say I'm focusing on a whole different kettle of fish, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm a very serious person. I think maybe that's why I don't have friends, because like, not that I take life too seriously, but I take what's supposed to be taken seriously. It's like me, I'm wise. I know what can be changed and what cannot be changed. And I got the wisdom to know the difference of what can be changed and what cannot be changed. And I pretty much muster up the courage to change what I can. And, muster up the humility to accept that which I cannot. Okay? Courage to change what I can, humility, serenity to accept what I can't change. So I'm always going with the flow. I'm always at peace. But when it comes on to people, what do you call it? Messing with your value system, and like, choosing other people over you, when you choose them over other people, it's just something that you just have to allow people the same hurt and pain that they allowed you to go through so they can learn. Because what people don't understand is, Saturn is for everyone. That's Capricorn. And Saturn is an earth frequency. Saturn is the strictest teacher ever. Saturn is like the principal. Well, no. Taurus is the school principal. Saturn is like your teacher, teaching you your lessons, man. And Virgo is like your child, the classroom prefect or monitor. So you get the gist of what, the earth signs embody and represent. Most earth frequencies you come across, that's like the most serious and austere element of the 4 elements commonly known. And I got so much Virgo in my chart. I got so much Capricorn in my chart. And then, with that, I got the Aquarius. So I got fixed frequencies and I got earth frequencies. And I find that, because I've been in love, I remember being, falling in love with someone, a guy, who I met in, South Manchester. And I don't think I've ever loved anyone as I loved him before. And I was like, I found the courage to move on from him because I realized he's toxic. And the truth is, he'll never love because he doesn't even love himself. He doesn't know what love is. He only knows what, it sounds contradictory. He knows what loving himself is to some degree. But he does not understand, other people's perspective of love and what they expect as an act of love, and it's a very selfish perspective, but pretty much that's how a lot of people are. And it doesn't make sense to, debate with them. It's a, endless battle, but like for me, I've given myself so much to people, and I get so little to nothing, and along with that, a lot of disrespect. And I feel like earth signs, a lot of you are in that frequency, focusing on your businesses, focusing on your jobs. Some of you family. Just focusing. Some of you, maybe your relatives. For me, I cannot say relatives because I don't fucking like them. No. They too are amongst the karmics who I've come across, always calling people I'm involved with, telling them all kinds of shit about me. That's not true. Fabricating shit about me. Toxic people. I've been warning these people because I've been saying you're gonna say lies to the wrong ninja, and he's gonna fuck you up for fucking with a beautiful, or what would have been a beautiful, perfect connection. You're gonna get fucked. I didn't literally say fucked, but yeah, I've been saying that. You gotta be careful of, playing devil's advocate. Because you don't know who everybody is. You don't. You see people, they look a certain way, they come off a certain way, and you think that you take them at surface level, surface, value, and you just run with that. And you don't know the demons some people have inside of them that they're hiding. Like y'all, because it's so funny because you're toxic and you pretend to people, yet you take other people at surface value. It's just so stupid and small-minded. But you're dealing with a group of people who are small-minded, toxic, evil too. Man. Jealous, They don't fucking like you. But they're also ugly too. Like, I'm getting these people are ugly for also real shit. Some of these people are users. Like, you've come across pure users, like all the people you've been in relationships with, they were nothing but users. Damn. No wonder you changing shit up. So I'm getting someone focusing on their business here, their reputation, because Earth signs, you're the Nine of Pentacles. You're really serious, you're really focused, very hardworking, very austere. Okay, whenever shit's going on around you, you just focus on your work, on your values, your reputation. You focus on your job. You don't look to the left or to the right. I'm getting that's what you doing. Like, you done with relationships. Like, for real. Because at least your job can bring in profits, man. But you don't see how these, past connections have benefited you in any way, shape, or form. Because everybody's just looking for somebody to use. And then they're kind of like, oh, the world is filled with gold diggers. But when they come across earth angels, they abuse us. In all different ways, shapes, and forms. You got ninjas leaving wonderful women to go back to their toxic exes. And then when them bitches, they screw them over, they cry and they badmouth women. Like, all women are bitches and shit. Like, you're a bitch. On some real shit. You're a bitch. Bitch ass ninja. Because, like, you don't want good women, you want the toxic ones. Because you're toxic, you like to complain. Or they're toxic, they like to complain. And the truth is the truth. It's so sad. Like, people, they ask for good people. And good people come into their lives. And then you find these toxic exes who don't want anybody to have them, anybody else to have them. But they don't want them. And so every time they're moving on with someone new, then you got the hoe pops up again. All of a sudden she wants to work shit out. And then once she chases the new person away, all of a sudden she's gone too. She just wanted to ensure that you wouldn't move on. She just wanted to chase away any possibility of you moving on from her. And then she can tell her friends that Ninja's stuck on her pussy. She got him sprung. Damn. And you got men like that too. They infiltrate and they try to destroy or sabotage their exes from moving on. So they can tell their male friends and people around them, damn, bitch sprung on his dick. Like, there's so many, like, what the fuck is a good dick or a good pussy? Like really. I'm not even gonna talk about the pussy, because some women, they got really horrible crotch, like really dry. Some is wide and dry. I don't know how that goes, but there are aspects for that shit. On some real shit. But like dick, come on, man. And it really has nothing to do with the size of a man's dick, because you got some men, they got big dicks and they're lame as fuck. They don't know how to stroke. They have no motion. And this has nothing to do with their age. It has nothing to do with their race. It has nothing to do with the size of their dick. Like, you literally have young men with big dicks, and black young men with big dicks, because there's this like stigma that black men, they look really good, and that's not true. Not all of them. I can definitely say that is a huge I don't want to say stigma. You can say that, but that's a huge misconception. That's not true. Also real shit. And then you got, some people, they say white guys, or, light-skinned guys, or men who are not black, don't good. I can say that the best I've ever gotten was from a non-black guy. Like, on some real shit. And I ain't even saying that to be toxic. But it's the truth. Because a lot of things I literally, through my experiences, debunked. Like, I can say that for a fact. I literally got the best sex from a guy who's non-black. On some real shit. And he wasn't like a thug. He didn't act like a thug. He was a real gentleman. You got some of these thugs out there. They got a weak ass waistline. It's like, damn. Can you like put some spunk in your sprung? Or I'm trying to rhyme here, but like put some spunk in that shit, man. Like, you young, you got a dick, but you know, what's the point of that, my ninja? But you got a lot of them, they boast because, oh, having a big D is the be all and end all. Like, no. And then there are men who, they don't got big dicks, but they give you the best fuck, like the best sex ever, like on some real shit. So I can pretty much say that a lot of what's being said, you know, in terms of, you know, people's sexual prowess and, you know, the size of their dick specifically, because, you know, the vagina, you know, how it feels is how it feels. You can't go around that. But you know, the dick, you gotta have, you know, the sprung. No, you gotta have the spunk to whip that dick. Okay? You gotta have the spunk. A lot of these young men, they got weak ass waistlines. I'm telling you, because you got a lot of older men. They're much better in bed than these young men in their 20s. You know, like, let me just stop right there, 20s. Because like once you're in your 30s, like you're old, like to these young people at least. On some real shit. But I'm getting like, you weren't even satisfied with your past. You accepted mediocre, and that mediocre spat in your face on some real shit. And so there's pretty much not much to return to, because it wasn't even all that. Like, I feel like what I said means some shit. Like, maybe you got similar experiences as I do, earth frequencies. Okay? Maybe like you feel the same way. Like, all that is just like a bunch of talk and a bunch of hocus pocus and, you know, fake shit. It's not true. On some real shit. But I'm getting like, this person left you for their ex and it didn't fucking work out. I feel like you could have even told this person that it ain't gonna work out. Like, they were hiding that they moved on with someone from their past. But like I said, the full moon in Taurus is heightening your intuition, all of our intuition, okay? All of our intuitions. And you know, like intuitively, or you saw something, or someone, like a little birdie whispered something in your ear, and so you know this person moved on. But like, if you're an intuitive like me, nobody needs to whisper anything in your ears. Like, you pretty much just can see through bullshit. Like, you know this person's aspects, and you just know, okay, A plus B equals C, and that's why you on some bullshit. Okay? Yeah. Like, you can pretty much tell when someone is like returned to their past. Like, you can tell when it's a fresh new energy, or if it's a stale past energy. So I'm getting this person went back to their ex, didn't fucking last, or it ain't gonna last, and they're sorry ass gonna come back. Now, this could be on Saturday. That's quick. Damn, I thought it would have been like a few weeks at least. That was just like, well, They could have gone back to this person like a few weeks ago since y'all started to talk. This person could be visiting witch doctors, checking up on this ninja, man. Or they're like stalking this person, like watching them. Or this is like your ex manipulating this person. But I'm getting like this person, like, unbeknownst to you, and now you realize, you got the evidence now, my babies or my G's, that this person actually went back to their ex. Damn, that's what happened. Or the person who you thought was a new person wasn't a new person, was actually their ex. Damn. But I'm getting like a boatload of exes coming back. Like, what was that? Was that for the earth signs that I gave that title? Like, those from the past, something like that? Yeah, something like that. I don't remember if it was for the earth signs, but go and listen to that reading. I don't remember if it has anything to do with this message, but go and listen to that reading. Who knows? But I'm gonna like, someone like, like went back to their ex, and I mean like this, they could have done this like a few weeks ago, unbeknownst to you, and now you're catching on and realizing that, oh, but I'm getting like, man, in a few days, that shit's done. Because that person only came back to be with them long enough so that you would detach or leave them, or they would detach and leave you and ghost you. And then they leave. It's pretty much this, like he said, this person, they are a fucking buffoon. They have no fucking sense. This is a stupid ninja or a stupid bitch, because this is something that this person, they always fucking do. They always come in and out of this person's life, and they're not realizing that this person is using them to end their new connections, to stop them from moving on. Like, this is like, I could have never been so dumb. Like, I'm telling you, because first and foremost, if I moved on from you, bitch, it don't matter what revelation you got. John the Baptist could have come back to life and gave you a revelation that, damn, she the one. I don't fucking care. That's your loss. If you want to hang yourself, that's good, my ninja, or my bee, but, there's no coming back to me. Especially when you leave me for somebody else and you made me second. Like, I don't trust you. You would do that shit. You got a weakness for your ex. And that's sad and toxic. I don't want you back, man. What you need is rehab. You need rehab. You need rehab. You need rehab. That's what I would tell them. Like, not because your ex all of a sudden leaves you means that, you're gonna use me as a rebound. No. You need to go and get you some counseling, and that's not for me, because I cannot deal with you and your BS. And this is like, I feel like this is something you need to tell your ex earth sign. They need to go to rehab. They need to go to rehab. So I'm getting like, their ex, go and dump them again for the millionth time. They're gonna come to you. But I'm getting the Three of Cups also is a form of celebration. You getting to gloat. Yeah, kind of like that Three of Swords or Five of Swords. Because like, yeah, my ninja, I knew you'd motherfucking come back. The fuck is this? I told you. Or I like, you literally told this person, like, don't come back to me when this person dumps you again, or hurt you again. Like, you literally said this, or you recited this to yourself. But I strongly feel like, because Earth frequencies, we don't play hypocrite. We don't like we gotta just say what's on our mind, say how we feel, speak our truth, even if it hurts, even if it comes off really dark and weird and taboo. But we gotta, that's us, the Three of Cups, that's us. And like, just as you said it happens. But like, this person, they're still not over their ex, and that's why you should not take them back. Like, you need to encourage them to get some counseling, and you cannot help them with that, because you yourself has been hurt. by them and their tomfoolery and their bitch ass ex. So they need to seek counseling or rehab from somebody else. Yeah. Tell them they need to go to rehab, because I don't know if that's black magic or sorcery that bitch got on them, because I can just pretty much say it's not the pussy. I'm just like saying that. It's for real. They probably don't have a good shaped pussy either. And so, like, Ninja, think to yourself, what's keeping you tied to this bitch? It's some black magic. She like mixing up ocus pocus kind of shit. But no matter what it is, you need to go and get rehab. You need to cleanse yourself. Go through a spiritual purge. Cleanse yourself, my ninja. But I can't help you with that. That's toxic shit. And I need to focus on myself. I ain't focusing on any toxicity anymore. It's a new cycle, okay? It's a new cycle for your earth signs. It's, for your cups. It's a new cycle. Okay? So I'm gonna leave it there for you guys. It's literally a new cycle for you guys. It's time to end the toxic shit. And it's also time for you to get justice and karma. And that's why all these toxic people from your past who were really cruel to you, hateful, who used you, that's why they're now coming back in, now needing your help. Because it's time for your karma. It's time for you to see them get karma. And if this is you who was really toxic and be using people, it's time for you to get karma, and for you to coming back around full circle. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it there for your earth signs. Namaste.